Welcome back to Morristown High School in Morristown, New Jersey. We're at the half as the Pope John Lady Lions lead the Morristown Colonials by a score of 28-26. Mike Formasano here on Sports Voice TV on YouTube. We're so glad that you are with us. If you did not join us for the first half, you missed a great second quarter. Pope John was down 17-8 and fought their way back to take a 28-26 lead. Mia Washington leading all scores with 16 for the Lady Lions. Natalia Nokovic had 10, and Rose Krause with a pair. For Morristown in the first half, you had Nawal Abazatine with 10 points. Shannon Collins had 6. Violet Barron with 6. Sarah Karpak with a pair. And Maggie Hulsey with a deuce as well. That's your score, 28-26. Pope John leading Morristown by just a bucket. Coming up on Friday, 7 p.m. from Randolph High School in Randolph, New Jersey. It'll be the Pope John Lady Lions taking on the Randolph Rams. We'll have coverage for you at 7 p.m. right here on Sports Voice TV on YouTube. And then on Saturday, tournament basketball as the Pope John Lady Lions head out to Teaneck High School to battle Paramus Catholic. The Paladins and the Lady Lions on Saturday afternoon. There's another tournament that Pope John's going to be playing in next Saturday. That's down in Brooklyn, New York, and they're going to go up against St. Anthony's from Huntington, Long Island, the Friars and the Lady Lions. It was one of my old high school's rivals, St. Anthony's, along with Kellenberg, because I had gone to Chaminade. So St. Anthony's and Chaminade always back and forth with each other, and St. Anthony's going up against Pope John next Saturday. But before then, on Thursday, the crosstown rivalry renewed for Pope John, as they will battle Sparta at Sparta High School, 7 p.m. All these games will be right here on Sports Voice TV on YouTube, and we are so proud to be with you for this season with the Lady Lions, and we have some sponsors to thank for that. And that would be Provident Bank, Villa Capri 2, Sparta Pet Shop and Spa, Rose City Framemakers, and Lake Mohawk Flower Company. We're about a minute away from second half action. We'll be right back to Morristown High School right after this. Lady Lions leading the Colonials 28-26 on Sports Voice TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Morristown High School in Morristown, New Jersey. For Pope John Lady Lions girls basketball, Mike Formasano here on Sports Voice TV on YouTube. If you're interested in having your team or your event covered on Sports Voice TV, just reach out and let me know, and we'll be happy to go ahead and accommodate you. Also, if you have any interest in sponsorships here on the channel, please reach out for that as well, as we'll be happy to include you in our list of sponsors. We thank you so much for joining us here from Morristown High School in Morristown, New Jersey. Second half action between the Lady Lions and the Morristown Colonials. 28-26, Pope John up on Morristown. And it looks like Coach Peter Torres starting his initial starting five again here to begin the second half. Number 32, Leanne Rackpin. Number 5, Rose Krause, the freshman, along with sophomore Natalia Nogovic and seniors Kaylee Fitzmaurice and Mia Washington. Lady Lions in their white jerseys with blue and gold trim. They will now be going right to left on your screen. Morristown in their maroon uniforms with white numbers. They're going left to right. We start the third quarter. Here's Barron over to Bazatine on the left wing inside the Collins. Now back to Barron. Barron gives it up to Bazatine, guarded by Washington and Fitzmaurice. Pass stolen by Rackman, and it's tied up between her and Collins. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow to Pope John. 28-26 your score. Pope John up by a deuce as we start the third quarter. Here is Nokovic. Pass into Rackpin. Now over to Nokovic on the left wing. Over to Washington. Mia with 16 points in that first half. Kraus to Rackpin. The pass to Nogovich around her ankles. It bounces off. And Collins with the steal. Collins to Abazatine. While Abazatine on the right wing now. Takes the three. Blocked by Washington, but it goes over to Cole. And she puts the layup home to tie the score. 28 all here. Early stages of the third quarter. Washington driving baseline. And she's fouled. She misses a shot, but she'll go to the line, shooting a pair. Again, please join us Friday, 7 p.m. from Randolph High School. Pope John, Lady Lions, against the Randolph Rams. First shot by Washington, no good. Here's Mia's second. It's good. Mia Washington hits one of two. And Pope John takes a 1-point lead again. Here's Barron over the timeline. Barron with the pass to Collins. Collins looking to drive off the right post. Now to Cole, to Balzano. Pass to Abazatine looking to drive baseline. Pass goes back toward the timeline, saved by Barron. Balzano with it now. Kraus on her. Into the corner. The three-point shot, no good off the back rim by Barron. It's saved by Abazatine. Now Cole with it to Balzano. Balzano in the lane. Off the back rim, no good. And a foul down beneath. And I believe the foul against Leanne Rackpin. That is her first. To the line, Emma Balzano shooting a pair. First shot off the back rim, no good. Lady Lions lead by a point. Can Balzano tie it? Not on that free throw. She misses both. Nokovich to Washington. Washington on the left wing. Pass back to Nokovich. Lady Lions clinging to a 1-point advantage. Washington guarded by Abazatine. Gets past her, now to Fitzmaurice. Back to Washington for three. It's good! Mia Washington from downtown again. And it's 32-28. Pope John. 19 points for Washington. Here's Cole in the key. The layup is good. Makes it 32-30. 5.5 to go, third quarter. Here's Washington. Over to Nokovich. Back to Mia. Oh, an elbow to Cole, and the referees missed that. Here's Nokovich. Off. No, it didn't go off the glass. It did miss the rim, too. But it goes off Morristown, so it'll be Pope John ball. So Nokovich will inbound. Over to Rackpin. Leanne Rackpin to Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice now to Nokovich on the left wing. Nogovich, cross-court pass to Kraus. Kraus guarded by Abazatine. Off of Abazatine, goes out of bounds. Tonight's coverage also brought to you by Rose City Framemakers. At Rose City Framemakers, you'll unleash artistic beauty with custom picture framing at its finest. They take great pride in capturing our Lady Lions. Visit Rose City Framemakers in the Upper Lake Plaza. Here's Washington in the right corner now. Looking to drive baseline. Cross-court pass to Nokovich. Natalia with the shot off the back rim. Washington with the board. Can she recover it?
Out of bounds.
We're waiting for a ruling from the referee. And I believe they're going to say that Washington was fouled. So, non-shooting foul. It'll be against Abazatine, her first. Nokovich, inbounds to Rackpin. Leanne gives it over to Kaylee Fitzmaurice. To Nokovich. And an offensive foul. Well, possession will go over to Morristown. 4:58 remaining in the third quarter. 32-30. Pope John up by a deuce. First substitution in for Coach Torres' Lady Lions. Riley Mindrzicki in for Leanne Rackpin. Here's Barron. Violet Barron. Over to Balzano. Now Abazatine. Byzantine trying to drive baseline, can't do so. Tipped by Mendrzicki. Here's Washington. Mia into the front court. Off the glass, short. And the rebound by Barron. Now Cole. Cole, right on the right side of the post. Bounces around, no good. Rebound by Washington as she tears down the board. And a foul against the Byzantine. Pope John with possession. 4:29 to go, third quarter. Pope John up by 2 on Morristown. It's now Morristown and Pope John here in the third quarter as Washington inbounds to Nokovic. In the corner to Kraus. Tipped by Cole, stolen away. Mendrzicki gets a hand on it. Do they call it a jump ball? They do. But the possession arrow will go to Morristown. 4:17 remaining, third quarter. Still a long way to go in this one. A 2-point lead for Pope John. Morristown has led by as much as 9 in this one. Here's Collins inside the Cole, off the front of the rim. The rebound to Byzantine, and she is fouled. The foul against Mendrzicki. The Byzantine to the line, shooting a pair. First shot's good. 32-31 with 4:03 remaining in the third. Now the second shot. It's good. The Byzantine hits both, and we are deadlocked, 32 apiece. Here's Nokovic to Washington. Into Fitzmaurice. Kaylee Fitzmaurice. Now to Nokovic. The Byzantine guarding her. Back to Nokovic from Washington. Inside to Mendrzicki. Riley Mendrzicki tied up with Barron. It's a jump ball, and this one will go to Pope John. Now Nokovic. Pass into Fitzmaurice on the right wing to Mendrzicki. Riley trying to get it to Nokovic, and she travels. 3:39 to go in the third quarter, and Morristown will take over. Now Balzano with it. Over the timeline to Barron. Now to Collins. Collins to Byzantine. Byzantine on the baseline. Puts it up. Off the front of the rim. No good. Out of bounds. Off of Morristown. It'll be Pope John ball. 3:24 to go. Third quarter. Tied at 32. Here is Nokovic to Washington. Mia, pass over the hands of Collins. Nokovic has it. Just got away with that pass. Fitzmaurice to Washington on the right wing, double teamed. Trying to work through it. Pass back out to Kraus from 3. Good! Rose Kraus splashes away. And Pope John with a triple to put them up by 3. We'll take a timeout. 3:01 to go, third quarter. Pope John leading by a triple. 35-32. You're watching Pope John Lady Lions basketball on Sports Voice TV on YouTube.
It's